Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The act of colliding with something. His crash through the window. Enter uninvited, informal. Let's crash the party. Hurl or thrust violently. Undergo damage or destruction on impact. The plane crashed into the ocean. Break violently or noisily, smash. Sleep in a convenient place. You can crash here, though it's not very comfortable. Stop operating. My computer crashed last night. A serious accident, usually involving one or more vehicles. They are still investigating the crash of the TWA plane. A sudden large decline of business or the prices of stocks, especially one that causes additional failures. A loud resonant repeating noise. Cause to crash. The terrorists crashed the plane into the palace. Computer science, an event that causes a computer system to become inoperative. The crash occurred during a thunderstorm and the system has been down ever since. Fall or come down violently. The branch crashed down on my car. Make a sudden loud sound. The waves crashed on the shore and kept us awake all night. Move violently as through a barrier. The terrorists crashed the gate. Move with, or as if with, a crashing noise. The car crashed through the glass door. Occupy, usually uninvited. My son's friends crashed our house last weekend. Undergo a sudden and severe downturn. The economy crashed. Hit hard. He smashed a 3-run homer. A vigorous blow. A conspicuous success. That new Broadway show is a real smasher. A serious collision, especially of motor vehicles. The act of colliding with something. The fullbacks smash into the defensive line. With a loud crash. The car went smash through the fence. Break into pieces, as by striking or knocking over. A hard return hitting the tennis ball above your head. Reduce to bankruptcy. The slump in the financial markets smashed him. Damage or destroy as if by violence. Humiliate or depress completely. The death of her son smashed her. Break suddenly into pieces, as from a violent blow. The window smashed. Collide or strike violently and suddenly. The motorcycle smashed into the guard rail. Hit, a tennis ball, in a powerful overhead stroke. Hit violently. She smashed her car against the guard rail. Overthrow or destroy, something considered evil or harmful. The police smashed the drug ring after they were tipped off. Enter uninvited, informal. Break into a conversation. Enter uninvited, informal. The longer of the two telegraphic signals used in Morse code. The act of moving with great haste. He made a dash for the door. Run or move very quickly or hastily. She dashed into the yard. Distinctive and stylish elegance. He wooed her with the confident dash of a cavalry officer. A punctuation mark, used between parts of a compound word or between the syllables of a word when the word is divided at the end of a line of text. Break into pieces, as by striking or knocking over. Hurl or thrust violently. He dashed the plate against the wall. Cause to lose courage. Dashed by the refusal. A quick run. Add an enlivening or altering element to. Blue paint dashed with white. A footrace run at top speed. He is preparing for the 100-yard dash. Destroy or break. Dashed ambitions and hopes. Force into or from an action or state, either physically or metaphorically. She rammed her mind into focus. The first sign of the zodiac which the sun enters at the vernal equinox. The sun is in this sign from about March 21st to April 19th. Crowd or pack to capacity. Undergo damage or destruction on impact. The most common computer memory which can be used by programs to perform necessary tasks while the computer is on. An integrated circuit memory chip allows information to be stored or accessed in any order and all storage locations are equally accessible. Uncastrated adult male sheep. Astrology. A person who is born while the sun is in Aries. Strike or drive against with a heavy impact. Ram the gate with a sledgehammer. A tool for driving or forcing something by impact. Take apart into its constituent pieces. Break violently or noisily, smash. Break up or separate. Separate substances into constituent elements or parts. Make a break in. Laugh unrestrainedly. Suffer a nervous breakdown. Discontinue an association or relation. Go different ways. To cause to separate and go in different directions. Cause to go into a solution. Close at the end of a session. Take apart into its constituent pieces. Break or cause to break into pieces. Bring the association of to an end or cause to break up. Break violently or noisily, smash. Come to an end. Cause to separate. Break up kidney stones. Release ice. Set or keep apart. Attack with or as if with a pickaxe of ice or rocky ground, for example. Destroy the completeness of a set of related items. Come apart. Sleep in a convenient place. Sleep in a convenient place. Move downward and lower, but not necessarily all the way. Disappear beyond the horizon. Go under. Stop operating. Grow smaller. Be defeated. If America goes down, the free world will go down, too. An accident that destroys a ship at sea. Smash or break forcefully. A serious accident, usually involving one or more vehicles. A ship that has been destroyed at sea. Something or someone that has suffered ruin or dilapidation. The house was a wreck when they bought it. Suffer a nervous breakdown. The act of throwing yourself down. Break down, literally or metaphorically. The wall collapsed. An abrupt failure of function or complete physical exhaustion. A sudden large decline of business or the prices of stocks, especially one that causes additional failures. Cause to burst. Collapse due to fatigue, an illness, or a sudden attack. Fall apart. A natural event caused by something suddenly falling down or caving in. The roof is in danger of collapse. Fold or close up. Collapse the music stand. Lose significance, effectiveness, or value. The stock market collapsed. Make a loud noise. Clanging metal. A loud resonant repeating noise. He could hear the clang of distant bells. Make a loud noise. Make a loud resonant noise. The alarm clanged throughout the building. A loud resonant repeating noise. A loud resonant repeating noise. Make a loud resonant noise. A loud resonant repeating noise. A loud resonant repeating noise. Make a clank. The train clanked through the village. Be incompatible. Be or come into conflict. These colors clash. A state of conflict between persons. Crash together with violent impact. Two meteors clashed. A loud resonant repeating noise. A minor short-term fight. A state of conflict between colors. Her dress was a disturbing clash of colors. Disagree violently. We clashed over the new farm policies. The physical coming together of two or more things. Sensational in appearance or thrilling in effect. His striking good looks always created a sensation. The act of contacting one thing with another. Having a quality that thrusts itself into attention. A striking thing about Piccadilly Circus is the statue of Eros in the center. The act of contacting one thing with another. Repeated hitting raised a large bruise. Drive something violently into a location. He hit his fist on the table. Kill intentionally and with premeditation. Gain points in a game. He hit a home run. A conspicuous success. That song was his first hit and marked the beginning of his career. Hit with a missile from a weapon. Physics. A brief event in which two or more bodies come together. Make a strategic, offensive, assault against an enemy, opponent, or a target. Affect or afflict suddenly, usually adversely. We were hit by really bad weather. Reach a point in time, or a certain state or level. The thermometer hit 100 degrees. Encounter by chance. Cause to experience suddenly. An interesting idea hit her. The act of contacting one thing with another. Repeated hitting raised a large bruise. Produce by manipulating keys or strings of musical instruments. Reach a destination, either real or abstract. We hit Detroit by noon. hit against, come into sudden contact with. The car hit a tree. A connection made via the internet to another website. WordNet gets many hits from users worldwide. A dose of a narcotic drug. A murder carried out by an underworld syndicate. It has all the earmarks of a mafia hit. Baseball. A successful stroke in an athletic contest, especially in baseball. He came all the way around on Williams's hit. Cause to move by striking. Hit a ball. Deal a blow to, either with the hand or with an instrument. He hit her hard in the face. Hit the intended target or goal. Pay unsolicited and usually unwanted sexual attention to. He tries to hit on women in bars. Enter uninvited. They intruded on our dinner party. Thrust oneself in as if by force. The colors don't intrude on the viewer. Search or inquire in a meddlesome way. Enter unlawfully on someone's property. Erupt or intensify suddenly. The crowd erupted into a burst of patriotism. Enter uninvited. She erupted into our sitting room. Increase rapidly and in an uncontrolled manner. The island's rodent population erupted. The act of throwing a fishing line out over the water by means of a rod and reel. The visual appearance of something or someone. The delicate cast of his features. Formulate in a particular style or language. She cast her request in very polite language. The actors in a play. A violent throw. Container into which liquid is poured to create a given shape when it hardens. The act of throwing dice. Form by pouring, e.g., wax or hot metal, into a cast or mold. Cast a bronze sculpture. Move about aimlessly or without any destination, often in search of food or employment. Put or send forth. Cast a spell. Get rid of. Object formed by a mold. Bandage consisting of a firm covering, often made of plaster of Paris, that immobilizes broken bones while they heal. Throw forcefully. The distinctive form in which a thing is made. Pottery of this cast was found throughout the region. Eject the contents of the stomach through the mouth. Choose at random. Cast lots. Assign the roles of a movie or a play to actors. Who cast this beautiful movie? Deposit. Cast a vote. Select to play, sing, or dance a part in a play, movie, musical, opera, or ballet. He cast a young woman in the role of Desdemona. Make a thrusting forward movement. Throw forcefully. Move with or as if with a rushing sound. The cars hurtled by. Make a thrusting forward movement. A violent throw. Throw forcefully. Utter with force. Utter vehemently. Hurl insults. Be incompatible. Be or come into conflict. Crash together with violent impact. The cars collided. Cause to collide. The physicists collided the particles. Lose a stored charge, magnetic flux, or current. The particles disintegrated during the nuclear fission process. Break into parts or components or lose cohesion or unity. The material disintegrated. Cause to undergo fission or lose particles. Go to bed. Go to bed.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.